This person wants to protect you, but you're like, no, I can do this by myself. I'm very bossy. And then that guy is gonna seem feminine to you because he cannot protect me how I wanna be protected. Are you letting him?
I have no problem letting other people control if I feel like they know what they're doing.
I like when he controls me.
I want to be in my soft girl era.
What? This is not what I was expecting.
You're already there.
I'm already there.
Women Show. I'm your host, Lucia Spray, and today we're diving into a fascinating exploration of two iconic cultural movements, the soft girl era and the boss girl era.
Give them both.
In a world where femininity is celebrated in many ways, these two eras stand out as defining chapters in contemporary culture. From soft pastel to power suits, from vulnerability to resilience, each era embodies its own set of values, aesthetics, and aspirations. Join us as we peel back the layers of these dynamic movements, exploring what they represent, how they shaped our perceptions of femininity, and the impact they've had on women's empowerment. Whether you resonate more with the gentle innocence of the soft girl era or the fierce determination of the boss girl era, there is something for everyone in today's discussion. So grab your favorite drink. We got ours.
Yes.
Settle in and let's embark on this journey together. Ladies, how are you? Are you feeling soft today? Are you feeling bossy today?
Bossy every day.
Ooh,
Me too,
girl.
me too, me too.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm very soft.
So we got a soft. I think we have. Do we have the soft girls here? In the, is that what's happening?
Yes.
You are what? Okay.
Soft team and
Soft team,
boss
boss team. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna dive into this. Yeah. First, I want to show you guys how people are perceiving these eras to be. These first few clips that I'm going to show you are kind of like highlighting the struggle that many women face in navigating these two. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys to get your phones because I'm going to show you something.
People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone.
Okay, tell me.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, what you think about that one?
It depends. It depends. So just to make everybody understand what it says, okay, real quick. It says, sometimes I feel like I can't go after my dreams without burning myself out. It's a constant struggle to find the right balance between the masculine and the feminine. Guess that's just what life's about. Being obsessed and girl bossing, but finding balance, softness, and how I go about it. So, I think it depends. Some days I am girl bossing. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm at work. I'm at work and I have people under me and I have to literally be that person. If I'm soft when I'm correcting somebody or applying a policy or something like that, you know, and then when I'm at home with my husband, well, he needs the softer Daniela, even though he loves the boss and all of that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He prefers that at night. But in the morning, when we wake up, I'm already girl bossing. I'm like, let's go. And he's like, okay, let's go.
You change your mood.
Like it's like I'm a chameleon. And so why should we choose whether I want to be soft or whether you want to be girl boss? Like, why should I choose that? Like, why can't we just be both?
Yeah.
Why can't it just be, you know? Or if you resonate more with one of them, like, girl.
Yo creo que depende de la ocasión en la que uno se encuentre.
But do you struggle sometimes to switch between that?
This is how people.
No, I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I struggle because I'm like after work, my mind is racing. I'm stressed out. And I do want to like get in my soft girl era in that moment. But I have so many things in my mind that it's sometimes hard for me to switch.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah. I guess, but the fact that you are aware of it,
yeah, it can make a difference.
Yeah, if you're worried, like, man, I'm having a difficult time to do that, and then whoever you're with, like, you're communicating that to that person, like,
Yeah.
like I have to tell my husband, I'd be like, okay, I'm not your employee right now, I'm your wife. Like, he's like, oh, hold on, let me switch.
Let's switch.
Hi, honey, how are you? And that's, I feel like,
Yeah.
but I have to say that, otherwise you just go like,
Yeah.
Pero, por ejemplo,
Yeah, I got it.
en mi caso, que yo trabajo con Zane, o sea, hacemos lo mismo todos los días. A veces como que, ok, quiero ser chévere, quiero ser su mujer, quiero ser la niña dulce, pero no me sale. ¿Por qué? Porque a veces tenemos tantos problemas y yo estoy de repente como que tratando de solucionar algo en la empresa o con él o algo así. De repente él no me está dando la solución, entonces yo soy como que, pues no, ¿sabes? Entonces él de repente llega a mí a darme un abrazo y yo, come on. Y, ¿sabes? Sí, exactamente. Entonces como que, pero es como lo que tú dices. Si tú estás aware prácticamente de lo que está pasando, tú puedes como que manejar y controlar la situación en cualquier momento con tu pareja o con lo que sea, pues.
Totalmente. Yeah, I think it's about awareness.
Les voy a mandar otro video. I'm going to send you another video. So I want you guys to see what people, what the internet, what women are struggling with. And I think I want to say is like mid-20s to mid-30s, I think. Because I feel like the younger girls just kind of pick an era and then they live, you know. Mm-hmm. I think it's easier also to pick an era when you're younger.
Yes.
Like when you're in 18, 19, 20, it's fine. You can be this, you can be that. But as you start to get older, I think it's a little bit different. So you guys can see the other video.
I think that obviously it's perspective, right? I think girl bossing just creates that movement in your life, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with constantly being in action. Now, I always hear people saying, well, oh my God, I need to go on a vacation. This is so stressful. I need to decompress. I need to disconnect, and this and that. And that's totally fine if you want to do that. If you need a me day, a spa day, a girls day, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you're never... Like, I think once you let go of that action that goes in the girl bossing, if you want to just bring it down to that name, then what's left? You know, like the motion, the movement, the keep goingness just kind of slows down. And for some people that works, for some people that doesn't. So I think it is perspective. I don't agree with it burns you out. I think if your purpose is clear, there's no burning out. It's just a continued motivation to keep on going. And then a vacation here or there, you disconnect, you turn off your phone maybe for 30 minutes or do something else that helps with the mental or the physical or whatnot. But we are like chameleons. We're able to switch back and forth like that. It's fast. I'm a mom, I can switch from I'm a soft mom to I'm a mom, you know? Like, you get it done right now, and it's instant, right? And that's just the way it works when I'm at work. I can be your friend when I'm at work, fine, but when it's time to get stuff done, we're gonna get busy, you know? And I think that's a power that we have as women, as real women. It's a power that we have. And if we really embrace it, then we can do everything without having to say, I can't do this anymore, never again, and now I have to be this, like this is my era only. No, we can be a million eras at the same time.
True. I also think there is an idea that you're going to get somewhere and then you're not going to do anything else. Yeah. Like when I get there, then I'm only going to vacation and never do anything, never again. In that moment, maybe that's what you want, but then you do that and you don't have any purpose. Yeah.
So and you feel burned out.
Then you get burned.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you guys what soft girl era is and what the internet is saying it is, right? The soft girl era and the boss girl era represent two distinct cultural movements, each with its own defining characteristics and values. Here's a breakdown of each. Okay, so it says soft girl era is characterized by a gentle feminine aesthetic that emphasizes innocence, sweetness, and vulnerability. Soft girls often embrace pastel colors, floral floral patterns and cute accessories like bows and hearts in their fashion and style choices. Makeup in the soft girl era typically features soft, natural looks with blushy cheeks, glossy lips, and subtle eye makeup. Emotionally, give me reactions. You guys don't have to be on with your TRs. This is where you guys give me the reactions.
I'm telling Aileen, is that me?
I feel like I've killed before with my eyes, and I was wearing a bow.
What?
I was wearing a little bow, you know? I was like literally just looking at somebody and just like killing them with just my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill them with the bow.
I know. So it says, emotionally, soft girls prioritize kindness, empathy, and emotional sensitivity. They might express themselves through art, poetry, or other creative outlets. The soft girl era is often associated with youthfulness and a nostalgic longing for simplicity and innocence. So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you what TikTok is basically showing that this looks like. So there's your video. There we go. So this is like a soft girl or soft girl life.
And they never ever look like they're wearing too much makeup. You may not be them, but here's how to get their look.
This one, I don't get this.
Definition of the other one.
Get this. This is like this is like, that's me, but I am not soft.
I was doing the same thing. I was saying the same thing. Let me send you another one.
If I was a girl in a book, this would all be so easy. Just give up the world happily.
Okay, I feel like this is me, but I just don't have that much pink stuff. I'm soft girl in black.
Falta las que meditan también. Son como que, yeah.
It's very cute. Yeah, it's very beautiful. But I would not say I do like a bunch of these things. Like I love bows. Like
Yeah.
like you know, but
I think we can be 50-50.
Hey, like, it's not only about the aesthetic, it's a lifestyle.
softer than the other.
It's not only about having bows.
One was doing Pilates, the other was reading.
I just think like they do like whatever they think. For example, you can post something, you can be, oh, this is a soft girl, but it is.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen is the soft girl era is basically girls that can do whatever they want. They don't work. Okay, because boss girl is more like the working girls, right? Or they work on jobs that are
Like
maybe
easy jobs.
home jobs or easy jobs, like, you know, the content creators and stuff like that. Like they're not, I mean,
That's
like,
a business, content creation.
Yeah, it's a whole business.
They make a lot of money.
Here's the thing about the soft girl era that from my viewpoint, is that they do work, but they work on other things, like more like home stuff.
More
Yeah.
And I
creative.
think home stuff is a lot of work.
Yeah.
So what they're showcasing on the soft girl era, it's like they're not doing this power suit like office corporate boss
Corporate
lady or like this, you know, the CEO or whatever, but they are more in a softer, simple lifestyle. They're at home, they're doing this, they're putting flowers on their table, they're dressing, you know, very feminine to what I think femininity is.
I feel like they're more connected to their creativity and they
and they're
showcase that.
And their personal space.
And they're like it's that's like the soft girl era. But here's what the internet says about boss girl era. It says the boss girl era celebrates strength, ambition, and independence, particularly among women. Boss girls exude confidence and assertiveness in both their personal and professional lives. I think this is where a lot of people are missing maybe on the boss girl era, is that a boss girl has that confidence in their personal and professional life. That's why I kind of like the boss girl era more than the soft girl. But anyway, that's my personal opinion. So then it goes, boss girls are driven, ambitious, and unafraid to pursue their goals. Fashion in the boss girl era often features sharp tailoring power suits and bold accessories that convey authority and professionalism. Makeup for boss girls tends to be more polished and sophisticated, with a focus on strong brows, for some reason they added that, defined lips, and well-groomed appearance. Emotionally, boss girls prioritize self-reliance, so just relying on yourself, determination and resilience. They are not afraid to speak their minds and advocate for themselves and others. The boss girl era challenges traditional gender roles and stereotypes, empowering women to break barriers and achieve success under their own terms. So that's what the internet is it's like putting the picture of a boss girl. So what's happening is you have the two extremes.
Yeah.
Where you're a boss lady, you are emotionally not very available for like family or husband and things like that. You're just me. And then you have the soft girl era where you're emotionally available for everybody else. What I like about the soft girl era is that there's a lot of self-care, and I love that.
Yes.
And I think most
like a
women,
woman.
it's more
more
exactly. It's more like
feminine.
a woman. It's more feminine.
Yeah.
But it's like far here, far there. And when you go to extremes, that's when you go to insanity. As cute as the
Interesting.
pink aesthetic looks, as cute as like all pink, all this, all that, it's closer to insanity because it's actually impossible to be emotionally like always like, what did it say? Like kind and this and that. Like Aileen was saying, you're a mom. Like you can't be that all the time for your kids. Right? So there is a middle. This is not to say like I'm very black or white type of person, but when it comes to social things and terms like these, like you don't have to go far right or far left, because that is actually the magical part of a woman. And I think all of you said this, is that we can go up and down in our emotions, and we should actually use that as a positive thing, as a tool, as an asset. Because men can't do that. Men are like here. These are their emotions. They're just up, down, maybe a little up, maybe a little down. We're like all the way over here, and then we can go all the way down there. And I think it's a superpower. And I think for some reason, society has made us think that you guys can't control your emotions. And you guys cannot, you're a boss, that's wrong because you're a mom. You should be with your kids all the time. But then there's also like, I think it's a superpower. And I think this should be like a middle. What do you guys think?
I love it. Superpower. I like that.
It's a superpower. Our emotions are a superpower.
I love that word.
Yeah, exactly.
Very powerful.
Based on what you read, I feel like I cannot completely
Identify.
identify either one.
neither.
Right. It's like I feel like I'm more of a girl.
I think you're in your boss girl era for sure.
Exactly. But then I want to be a mother, right? And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Like I feel like I have such softness with my husband at certain times that nobody sees, But like it's such a soft and sweet thing, and this thing that But I feel like I'm more of a power boss, whatever it is. But again, it's like a moment. Like
Yeah, I think because you are building something, so you have to be like that.
right.
I feel that for myself. Like right now, I don't know if I was telling Stephanie yesterday when we were having a dinner. I told her like we have like I don't know 10 more years, to keep working, to do everything for our life, for our relationship, for our family and everything. But then we can be like, okay, let's chill, let's enjoy the life, we are enjoying the life, of course, right now. But this is the type of years that we have to like do everything for our
Hustle.
supervivencia.
Empire and everything.
Yeah, to survive. And then when we have kids or something like that, we can be soft, Yeah. And we can change.
I love
Yes.
that. And I think that's what this is kind of about. It's like that's why our emotions can change. And I think men don't have eras. I feel like they do. Like they're born, they're kids, they're teenagers, they're young adults. Well, once a guy reaches,
They're saying no.
they don't. No,
We
but
need some-
I'm
we
getting,
need
I'm
some
getting there.
opinions
No,
here.
hold on. I'm getting there.
What do you
Like
think about
I'm
it?
getting there. They don't have eras, but I'm getting there. Like they're kids, they're teenagers, they're young adults, and then they hit this spot where once they become responsible for a woman, and then maybe even family, these guys are not like, where's my era? Am I on my boss era, or am I on my young guy era? Or am I like, they are stuck in that role of providing, protecting
For life.
for life.
Yes.
We have.
don't want any of that.
then I don't know what they're
they don't
doing
do it,
because
no?
there's no, I mean, what's the purpose of humankind? I mean, you're a woman, you're a guy. What's the purpose of here? I think that the most valuable product of a woman and a man is the family unit.
Yeah, of course.
So we as women, we get to live multiple lives because we have our multiple eras. Like, I think when I was 18, 19, 20, my priorities were so backwards. So I was just like, it's me. I don't need a man, da, 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 da. And then I got in my like early 20s. I'm like, okay, I need to make money because life is expensive. So you become a boss girl. So I started making money, made a lot of money. I thought I was making a lot of money in my early 20s. Then when I got to my late 20s, I really made a lot of money, most money I've ever made. And then now I'm in my early 30s. I'm ready to be a mom. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to make money. But
We are so ready for the next year.
I know. But you know, it's like I have the chance as a woman to because I found, I think, the right partner. I have the chance to live in those eras. And I don't think women should make each other feel guilty because we're all in our own journey. So I think men, they're stuck with that role for the rest from the time that they decide to be responsible for a family and a woman until they die.
Are you listening, guys?
No, it doesn't mean that they do it because sometimes, but they should.
Okay, wait. If you're a dude and you're watching this and you disagree, we want to hear from you. Okay, seriously, like tell us what you
On the
think.
comments.
Yeah,
You guys don't have eras.
from a man.
I just
Disagree, or you agree. Maybe you're like, yeah, you're right. You know?
Yeah, we're stuck here. Guys, I sent you another video and I think you need to listen to this one on like the boss girl. Like, I think you need to turn up the volume.
Feminine men who wanted to take from me rather than allow me to live my soft girl life, which is what feminine energy is about. And when I did the work and I started to shift, I'm now in a relationship where I feel so safe and catered to all of the time. I know if I have a problem, my partner's going to come running. And I've never experienced anything like that. But people get it twisted. They think, oh, you know, why would you depend on a man? That's not responsible. It's not about that. You can be independent. You can be ambitious. You can work towards your dreams. I am all about that life. I always have been. It's about creating a safe space where you know that you can be taken care of.
I don't get it. What does she mean by she was attracting like feminine men?
When she was in her boss energy.
Oh, okay, that I didn't get. Everybody,
Oh, she was attracting feminine men that didn't want to step up and like take care of them.
Okay.
Because she was like, yeah.
But you know what? Some women are like that. I have a friend that I was talking with saying like 2 weeks ago because he asked me about my friend and I told him like he asked me, oh, she have a boyfriend right now? And I said, yeah, she have a boyfriend. But the crazy part is the boyfriend that she have all the time is the one who doesn't like to work, you know? And some women attract that, you know? But I don't know why, you know?
That's
Is
why
she like
was
very
explaining.
like, is she like in her boss girl
She's the
era?
boss girl and she attracts
But
men who
the
doesn't
crazy part is that, because we talked about this before, about those patterns, is that she complains about it.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah. She complains about it because she doesn't want that for her life, but it keeps attracting it because she's so bossy.
She's so, yeah, and she have everything. You know, she's so rich. But the men that of course, that men are rich also. But they are the type of men who has the family, but they don't do anything. And she's like, I'm a lawyer, I like to work, I have money and everything, but they don't like to work, you know? But yeah.
He attracts like more like in the feminine side.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What do you think, Dani?
I just feel like I'm just going back into my life. Yeah, I'm not thinking of attracting in the past. Boy, which is not good, guys. I mean, besides my husband, very hardcore. And I was attracting people that were actually the opposite. I feel like I was bossy, and I wanted a man that was even bossier than me and more, you know. Then I don't know why, you know. I don't think, and the one man that I attracted that had feminine energy, I actually broke up with that guy. Well, of course. Like I literally like meaning like that, like like he like I could do anything. Like I would be like, hey, jump and jumps. Like hey, move and moves.
Yeah.
He's like,
I don't like that.
like I hate
He
that.
wasn't independent.
But guess what? This has some goodness to it, okay? Because that was the one man that loved me. He really loved me, like beautifully, and that relationship was very sane. But I broke up with him because I didn't want that person. I didn't want somebody that does what I tell them to do. You know what I mean? I wanted somebody that was that.
But you know what? I feel like the woman when they attract that type of men is because, ¿cómo se dice? Inconscientemente, they like to control. They feel like they want to control that type of men, so that's why they attract him.
I'm very controlling. I know that I am. Yeah, I know you guys know that.
Yeah,
I have this personality. I love control. I love control. Like I love it. And I like to be in charge, but I think I got married last year, and before that I was with my now husband for 7 years. It took me like maybe 4 years to kind of like let him fully take control of the ride. And I know that it's might be such a weird concept for a lot of women out there, but when you find someone that is of like the same caliber as you, someone that's very confident and someone that can lead, it's such a freeing feeling. Like I love for him to lead, but I don't feel, but it almost feels like, oh my God, I'm saying it in a podcast. This is going to be out on YouTube. Like women are going to like, oh my God, it actually, it makes me cringe. But at the same time, it's like, I am so much more confident because I know that he can lead in certain areas. And then he can let me lead in other areas. Like, I don't know, I happen to be really good at decorating the house or whatever. So he's going to let me lead on that. He's not going to go and it happens to be like a feminine role. Okay, whatever.
I just like to feel protected by him.
I love it. I love that too. And before in past relationships, like I was attracting men that would let me lead because I like control.
I think it's important for us to, as a women, to take responsibility that if we are attracting those things, how can we, because they can be feminine or whatever we want to call them, but how can we make sure that we also want to receive their protection? Because it can be that this person wants to protect you, but you're like, no, I can do this by myself. I'm very bossy. I don't like to protect. And then that guy is going to seem feminine to you because he cannot protect me how I want to be protected. Are you letting him?
Right.
I'm going to tell you a truth right now. I could not trust somebody else to protect me or to provide for me or to take care of me because I couldn't trust myself.
There you go.
And I think that is the biggest problem in womanhood right now is a lot of us. I'm going to say us, so not to say you, okay? And I think we can all agree. At some point did not trust ourselves fully to make the right decisions, to be around the right people. And so when we turn to a guy, then we're like, well, if I don't even trust myself, how am I going to trust somebody else?
It happened to me when, for example, I don't know, saying used to to control me, and I was like, no, I was feeling like very maybe insecure about myself, so that's why it bothers me a lot. So right now, because I have more confidence and everything, and I'm more secure about myself, I like when he controls me. I feel like I'm so powerful, so I don't care if he likes to control me.
I think control,
and it's good. There is good control and bad control.
No,
Exactly.
and you know what I think? Control is only bad if you don't control yourself.
Exactly.
So you feel the other person is controlling you.
Exactly.
But
it's
why
not really
are you letting
controlling.
that happen? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I love that. It's like, you're not supposed to eat that and somebody tells you you've had enough of that, like stop eating it, and you get so mad because you're not supposed to be eating that.
Because you cannot control yourself. Poor Danny, it happens every day,
guys.
But you get upset when somebody's like, don't do that, and you already knew you weren't supposed to do it.
No, I hate that.
Or like, I don't know.
Happens to me every day, guys.
When I think of relationships, I can flip the switch on whether I control or I let. And I think I've been pretty good at reading when the man wants to control. So then I'm like, okay, let me step back. So I have no problem letting other people control if I feel like they know what they're doing. You know, if I feel like their control is good, it's gonna get me, or it's gonna get us to where it needs to be, where we need to go, right? So I never had a problem with that. I do think that there is good control and there is bad control, and you need to have the confidence, the love, and the respect for yourself to be able to allow others to either take the wheel or allow you to do it. And you know, like, no one else is gonna tell you, but you will know when it is for you to step up or not, right? And I think that's very powerful. It's an empowerment that we as women, we have. And I don't think there's a problem with allowing other people to control, especially your partner. Because yes, you are individual units, but when you get together, there is a unity. And if you continue to want to control your and not it, then you're just going to control each other away.
Yeah, I love that. And you're supposed to survive better when you're together.
Absolutely.
So there can't like be like this constant fight on like, well, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Let's eliminate some confusion, as many of us have felt the pressure into choosing one side. Have you guys felt pressured to be like, am I my soft girl era, my boss girl era? Like, sure. I know I have. And then it causes confusion, okay? So, soft, the definition of soft is, there's 3, okay? Oh, this is gonna be good. The first one is sympathetic or compassionate, especially to a degree perceived as excessive, not strict or sufficiently strict.
This is boss?
Soft.
Wait, what?
This is soft.
Wait, go again.
Say it again.
Yes, sympathetic or compassionate, especially to a degree perceived as excessive, not strict or sufficiently strict. So someone's soft. Right. Like, have you ever had like a soft teacher where everybody was doing whatever they wanted in the class?
Like not as strict.
Like they're not strict.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, and I had.
I've had like hardcore teachers.
Okay.
What do you mean?
They were bosses.
They were like,
okay. The second definition of soft is foolish, silly.
what?
Flash?
Yeah, foolish.
Oh,
Foolish.
foolish. Okay.
Silly. Soft.
I'm not
I know.
in my
Is that
silly,
weird?
foolish era.
And I need to tell you guys that the origin of the word, because this was so good that I had to add it on here, like where this word comes from is what happened.
Wait, share.
I'm like, I'm not in my silly era, and I'm like, maybe a little.
Foolish era.
Well, the word comes from agreeable, calm, gentle.
That's cute. What happened to that?
I know.
How society? How did they distort?
How did they become foolish? Exactly. So agreeable, calm, and gentle. That's soft. So when I hear soft girl era, you guys are going to tell me what you think when you hear soft girl era. I think of calm, gentle, and agreeable.
Yeah.
I think of no worries, like no major worries. Yeah. That's what I think of.
You know, I don't think like that.
Tell us.
Because I feel like when somebody says soft, I mean, I just get to something culturally. I feel like wimpy, weak, soft. Like it doesn't sound. I mean, obviously, it's that definition, right? But the moment somebody says, "Well, because that person is soft," I don't see it as a good thing. We're too like I see it and so see it as like, oh, that's so sad. It's so soft, you know. But I just realized right now it's probably like a cultural thing. Like that's not what I think. You know what I mean? Like those are not my real thoughts. I feel like what has been instilled in me.
Soft. What do you think when you hear soft girl era now that you know the definitions?
The agreeable, gentle.
That's what I think too.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I think of now.
Yeah. And kind of like how the internet's also putting it, it's like these girls are always at home or Pilates or, you know, wearing just soft colors. They're calm. They're probably agreeable to what their husband says. And it's not making right or wrong. Like, I think the internet just likes to fight. So they're like, I don't want to be in my soft girl era, whatever.
Yeah.
Boss, definition of boss, 2. Shia and Daniela. Number 1, a person who is in charge of a worker, group, or organization. Okay. The second one is a person in control of a group or situation. So here's where I'm going to just say this. Every woman is a boss. Okay, because if you are in your soft girl era or in your medium rare era or in your hard girl era.
Yeah, it's like, okay, because I'm in the middle.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be
so if I'm in charge of a worker, a group, or an organization, I take my home as an organization and then I take my job as an organization.
Yeah.
So like my house, I run it as an organization. Like there is like certain roles that I have. There are certain roles that other people have when they come into my house as a team to like help me with whatever it is. So I could very well be in my soft girl era right now as I enjoy making home cooked meals for my husband and I enjoy to do the self-care and I enjoy all these things. And then at the same time, I go in and then I become a boss when I go into my organization, meaning my work, and I am in charge of a team and a lot of people. But I am also my boss era if I am in charge of the kitchen that night. Like that's how I see it. That's why knowing the definitions of the words are really empowering to me because I don't have to be in a box and I just don't have to be like soft boss. To me, it's like both.
I think it's important to don't be on a box because then if you want to be soft that day, then, oh no, I'm in my girl boss era. I cannot relax.
Yeah.
And that's not...
I can't do self-care.
Yeah, that's extremes.
Yeah.
And that's...
There's moments, there's periods, it changes. So this is why I'm just like, we can flip the switch so quickly and we can be boss, soft, medium rare, whatever we want to be, all in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just like our emotions, right?
It's our superpower.
Exactly.
I really think it's our superpower to be able to navigate our emotions, but be in control, but just be aware that you're in your bossy emotions.
Yeah.
And then you're in your soft emotions. Like and it happens so fast. I don't know if it happens to you guys with your husband, your boyfriend. Like you want to eat something. Like the other day I was like, I'm craving an acai bowl. I could very well get in my car and go buy an acai bowl myself. Be very independent.
But you want to be soft.
But I was like, I'm craving an acai bowl. And he's like,
and they
he's
love
like,
it.
Do you want to get one?
Yes, they love it. They're like, my baby wants
I know.
something.
And I'm just like, okay, great. Like, that's just, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know? And then when my team comes to me and they're like, something is going down. I'm like, okay, I'm like, what is happening? You know? And then
While you're eating your acai bowl.
Exactly. So this is what we were trying to do. And then our producer was like, this is what you guys are trying to do.
We needed some
So we needed some
guidance.
Some guidance, and we're open to that. It doesn't have to be an era, right? Like it can go from 30 seconds, you're in your boss era, and then you're in your software. I think that's why the confusion is happening, especially for a lot of young women. I'm not going to say our age, but we're like what? Late 20s.
Almost 30.
I don't care, but
No, I love that.
Late 20s
and early 30s. Okay. So with that, I think that this soft girl era and boss girl era causes a lot of confusion in the younger generation because the younger generation just wants to fit in. So they want to get a label and put it in their foreheads, and then they want to be that thing. They embody that. Like they dive deep into it.
The whole aesthetic.
The whole aesthetic, the consecration, but it doesn't have to be an era. Like you as a woman, especially, you have the superpower to go from boss to soft. You might have days where, like, I don't know, we have a mom here. When you were pregnant,
Yes.
were you more in like I'm curious, in your soft or your boss when you were pregnant?
When I was pregnant,
I feel like I'm going to be full soft, but I don't know.
I was soft.
Right?
I was soft. I was soft.
Yeah.
I wanted,
Care,
completely. I wanted
love.
to be taken care of, hold my belly, rub my feet. I want to look
I think most of the women are like that when they're pregnant, no?
I was curious. I didn't know. But that's maybe a longer period of time for most people. But it doesn't have to be like years, because people on the internet are putting, I'm quitting my boss girl era, I'm now in my soft girl era. I'm like, okay, well, how long did that period last? Like, are you never going to work hard for money? Like, what is happening, you know? Or I don't want to do the soft girl thing because man, I cannot rely on, I can't trust them. I'm going to be a boss girl. Yeah, exactly. I think we can curse.
Now that I'm thinking
I
about,
just realized something. I definitely feel like I want to be in my soft girl era.
What? This
You
is
can
not what
be
I was
now.
expecting.
I just realized this. Okay.
Oh, we have a realization.
Wow.
Okay.
Then you, Daniela.
See,
Volunteer tribute.
What?
I go with you.
I volunteer as a tribute.
No, let's go.
Okay, no. This is what I just got.
You're already there. I'm already there.
Okay.
I am so bossy, and I'm so.
This chick is a badass, dude. She runs an organization like you're a fucking badass.
like I'm so, but just not even at work, like just in general.
In
I've
life.
always been like that. Always been. And I just realized like it would be nice from time to time to go to Pilates.
And Pilates is not that soft, let me tell you.
it is not soft.
No.
Wait,
Zero soft.
This is what I'm thinking of what soft girl is. It's
For
not-
you,
it's
for
not-
you.
It's not an era, okay? It's not an era. But I see this. I'm driving sometimes to lunch from work, and I'm just like, I have 1 hour. And then I see these girls with their Lululemon.
Oh my god. Yes.
Hold on. With the Alo yoga nowadays, okay?
No, we're only saying alo.
Alo.
Say that again.
Alo.
Alo.
Hello?
Let me tell you, okay? Hold on, guys. Pay attention.
Okay.
Okay, see how bossy I am?
She
I
went
thought you
from
wanted
soft,
to be
From
soft.
soft and
Stand
bossy.
there, okay? So then like if they are like not sweating whatsoever, okay? But they're out in the sun with these little clothes, yes. And then they have, you know, and sometimes they have these doggies, and then like the doggies are on their stroller. Yeah.
Life is great.
And it's like pink and soft and rosy. Yeah, it's not your shit.
No. It's not me.
That's yeah, sometimes.
Well, Tia, you're getting there with Gigi. You're getting there.
And then, okay, I'm like, what the heck do these people do for
No,
Right.
I was gonna say my mom lived in Midtown, and every time I go there, like women are walking at 3 p.m. What the fuck? It's like what?
I want to walk at 3
with your life?
p.m.
If you're some girl, if you run by the Aventura golf thing and I see you in the, what do you do?
No, but
Yes,
let me tell you
exactly.
something.
Comment below.
I'm like, what are you doing? Even
They're just married to a millionaire dude, so they don't do shit.
Yeah.
But I
No, but listen
But
what I
some
used
of
to
them,
They
not-
do
not
do
all of
stuff.
them.
but I could do very wrong. Because
But I mean, I think like maintaining yourself and looking good for your significant other is work. We all know it's work.
I know, but like at 3 p.m.
No, but
Yes,
listen.
exactly.
I
I used to work.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to
We're the
start.
Tired of seeing it.
yeah, no.
Stephanie,
No,
get
listen.
it.
I used to start working at 12 p.m. I used to work 12 to 12, so 12 hours.
Wow.
So I would wake up early and have my millionaire's wife morning
Made up life.
made up life in my head in the morning. So I will wake up, go to Orange Theory because I love working out in a boot camp. Go to Whole Foods, and I was feeling like a millionaire's
Soccer
wife. And then I will go to work
From 12 to 12.
That's amazing.
from 12 to 12. But I was living the dream.
I think the era thing came in because of, like I said, like we live multiple lives. Yeah. A woman lives multiple lives.
Maybe on the weekends I'll be a soft girl.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
You do. Today's my
Sometimes on the
sub day.
Let's try it tomorrow.
No.
What? Listen, the fact that you said that you're ready for your soft girl era, it actually, it makes me happy. And it's not an era. We're not gonna label ourselves. We're like totally not labeling.
Okay.
You're never gonna stop being
I
boss.
see you,
Open to
I see
being
you working
soft.
super hard,
Bro, I work so hard.
and you love it.
I love it.
Because when you're productive, whether it's like, dude, she had total boss as well. Like, you know, when I see these girls working, producing, making money, like it's so cool. I love it myself. It's so inspiring. The other day you were doing like a real estate deal, and I saw you, and like, you know, this girl also works hours. You guys work like together, but it's inspiring to see a woman doing that. nobody's going to take that away from us. Can we work? Fuck yeah. Can we make a lot of money? Fuck yeah. Are we competent in the work field? Fuck yeah, we are.
Yes.
But to me,
But I'm just
this is my personal opinion.
Go.
What is the most important product that a woman can have on planet Earth?
A baby.
Not only a baby, the family
A
unit.
family, including a baby.
You need the guy for the baby.
Yeah, true.
So-
that was, I was thinking of
Yeah, true, a baby. So, or the family dynamic. Like I wrote something the other day. I was like, women create things that you cannot see, but you can feel. And that is magical. We
Yeah.
create things that you cannot see, but you can feel. Your husband makes the money, you can make the money. Like that's like, we don't need to fight for this. Like we know that, we can do that. Why are we fighting over this? Like we're human. We have 2 arms, 2 legs. Like, we can work, we can talk, we can make money. Okay. I can go sell solar. I can go sell water in the corner. I'm going to make money. I'm going to figure it out.
To recruit you right now.
I know.
I'm gonna recruit you, exactly.
But you know, it's true. Like you can sell it. I sell beauty products. Like I can sell anything. You can make money. Yeah. We don't have to fight over that anymore. The thing is, the era situation is, I think the soft girl era to me goes more with like, okay, I'm ready to be a mom. I'm ready to produce a different type of product. Like a baby and a happy, thriving family is a product. My husband goes to work. He brings me the money. He brings me like things that I can see, right? We're going to buy a new car. I can see that. He helped me with that. We're going to buy a new house. Okay, I can see the house. He helped me with that. What do I create in the house?
A home.
A home, and a safe environment,
Yes.
and a stable emotional environment. You can't see that, but you can feel that.
Yeah.
And that is literally magic.
I never thought about it that way, and I love it.
We are creating magic all the time. So to me, being a boss girl or like soft girl, I can do both. I think every woman has the capability to do both every single day. But just have clear what your purpose is as a woman at whatever age you're at. Because if you're like 19 or 20, you're not thinking about, maybe you are, I don't know, but you're not thinking about kids, family, husband. And that's fine. So don't get confused or pulled away because of all these trends that are happening. Like what do you want right now when you're 20? What's your purpose? Okay, is you build a career? I think you should. I think the best time to go corporate girl or whatever is 20 to whatever.
In the 20s.
Yeah, like go make money. Learn that, because that's a skill. Learn how to sell.
It's the most
For
important
sure,
thing.
learn how to sell.
It's gonna help you
It's gonna
organize
help
your
you
house.
It's gonna help you organize your house. It's gonna help you
Yes.
have better communication skills with your husband, and you know you're gonna be a professional. Your kids need someone that's like smart, you know, that has some skills. That's what I honestly wanted to get that message across, is that seeing somebody work so hard, like you guys are so successful in the work space, you're going to be successful as a woman. You're going to be successful as a mom, because those things are, some people might not agree, but like, you know, that world, it is very men dominated for a reason. They can't go and produce and create that. They cannot come and create the home. Because their emotions are like just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, but you know, even like, dude,
I
Steve
love men.
Steve doesn't, you know, but they go like, if you have like a volume thing, like their volume goes here and this is down for most men. Women, we have volume that goes all the way over here and it goes all the way down here. And it's beautiful shit. I'm gonna use it as a superpower. What do you guys?
I love it.
Yes.
Superpower. Agreed.
Anything
We
else
should
you
have
guys
an
want to
episode
add?
with the guys too.
For sure.
At some point.
If you had to if there's somebody that's young, okay, and they're like having a momentarily crisis about being soft or boss, what would you say to them?
I just think like they need to have a purpose. That's it. You know?
Okay. What do you see?
Yeah, I think they should have a target for what, like a purpose. Like, what do you want? And I think it depends, because like you just graduated high school, you should have life skills and for sure work skills. I would be interested if I could do it all over again. I would graduate high school, probably not go to college. I would try to get a job in a very good environment, in a very good company, and learn like skills. Yeah. Make money. Yeah, like make money, because that also puts you in a position as a woman where if you're making money That's when I met my husband. Like I was living on my own in LA, paying my car, my rent. I thought I was like the hottest thing ever because I can survive by myself in LA. Like, are you kidding me? I was like 23, 24. But that, putting myself in that position also gave me the opportunity to meet a man like my husband. Because he admired that. He was like, oh, she can take care of herself. Now I don't feel bad stepping in and helping her out. Before, when I was not doing that, I was attracting men that were like, okay, well, you're not doing much, so I'm not doing much, so it's fine. So I would say, like, if you're young, first of all, you don't need a label.
Right.
Okay, you don't need to fit in.
Don't.
Learn life skills. Learn how to make money. This is something that everyone should learn how to do, men or women, and then go from there.
That's good.
Yes, I agree.
What's your advice?
My advice is there's not only soft, there's not only boss, there's not only that, this, that. There's a lot of colors in what you can do. And yes, it is black and white. You either do it or you don't, but that's when it goes to action. So have that purpose. Does the soft feed your purpose? Does the boss feed your purpose? Do they both? So you don't need to put yourself in a box. I think the labeling over and over and over again puts limitations in our own path. And right now you have the world in your hands. And the moment you put a limitation in that, then you kind of start stepping back. So don't worry about trying to fit in. Worry about making true what you want for yourself and for that future self that you see. Because at some point you had a vision about your future. So what are you going to do to get there?
I love that. The vision about the future.
I will say if you already identify with some of these terms, it's okay to change your mind. If that doesn't fit you anymore, it's okay. You don't have to identify yourself as anything that you don't want to or that doesn't fit you anymore. It doesn't mean like, oh, she says something one day and the other day she says another thing. It's fine. We're human beings. We are in constant change. And that don't feel guilty if you don't want to do something anymore and you want to switch an era or however you want to call it and do another thing completely, you can do it.
My advice for you out there, if you're like 17, 16, you're like, what do I do? Whatever, right? I would say find the people that have what you want to have. Like surround yourself with the right people because naturally you're going to be, perfect. Like you're going to be, when you're surrounded by the right people, you're going to gravitate and learn all of these things. It doesn't really matter where you don't have to have it figured out. But if you are around the right people doing the right things that are productive, then that's what I would say. Go to.
That's a very good piece of advice. I wish I would have known that when I was 18. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Real Women Show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers!
Cheers!